Okay, today we're going to be going over the Social Planner, and this is built right inside of the CRM platform, and it allows you to post once to multiple different platforms. So if you've got Facebook and Instagram and Google My Business and LinkedIn, Connect, which is formerly Twitter, and TikTok, as long as you're posting the correct format of content. So for example, you can't post a blog post to TikTok, you've got to post a video. And as long as it's in the correct format, then it'll go to whatever social media platform that you want. I'm not going to spend a lot of time going over how to connect all of these. I'll put that in the course description below, all the details on how to connect each one of them. I'm just going to connect my personal accounts, and then I'll show you how you can create social media posts and things like that. So let's get started. First, I'm going to just connect my Facebook account, and I've got a bunch of different ones here. I'm just going to select one of my dummy accounts here, and we got that one connected. Okay. So now we've got Fast Affordable Insurance. It's just a dummy account that we put together. I'm also going to connect my LinkedIn account because I happen to know the username and password for that. It really helps if you have your usernames and passwords. If you don't have them, then before you start this process, make sure you get them. All right, so now we've got Facebook and LinkedIn, and we're going to click the Get Started. So now we can actually get into how to schedule posts. You've got a couple of items here. I'm going to show you around this screen. First of all, you can ignore this right here because the social planner is right there, right? But we've got send feedback, we've got open the planner, we've got a little settings area, and we have a new post. So let's go each one. Send feedback, you can just ignore that for right now. Open the planner. So this is a monthly planner or a weekly planner that you can see. Once you start scheduling posts, you'll be able to see them on the planner. And you can see what posts are going out on what day. So if you've got a strategy where you wanted to post Monday through Friday, at least 2 times a day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, you could just look at your calendar and make sure that they're all scheduled properly. So let's do a gear. The gear is the settings area, and it shows you which items are connected. So you can see that I've got my LinkedIn connected, I've got my my Facebook connected, things like that. And then we're going to create a new post here. Now, there's a couple different ways you can create a new post. We're going to create a single post as opposed to uploading it from a CSV file. I'll do the CSV file in a later video as that's much more detailed. And that's really for if you're going to be doing like 6 months of content or 30 days worth of content and a ton of different posts and things like that. Most people are not going to be doing those types of things, but you can upload it from a CSV file also. Let's just create a new post. And you can see it comes up with a new social post page. And it's going to say, okay, what do you want to post to? And you can either add a group, add an account. We'll go over those later. But for right now, you're just going to choose these 2 items right here. And it's going to say, okay, what do you want to post? So we're just going to put this hello world. Doesn't matter, but you can add bold and italics and little emojis and pictures and videos and hashtags and custom fields and things like that. You can pull all kinds of stuff in here. Some of the advanced options, you can choose categories and you can add tags in here. Here's what the post will look like on Facebook. And then on the right-hand side, we've got here's what the post will look like on LinkedIn. And this is a little preview section right here. Now you can either save this for later, you can post it now, or you can click this little drop arrow and you can schedule the post, send the post for approval, schedule recurring posts, or delete this. Now, best practice is to schedule recurring posts. And typically what most social media managers are saying now is you can reschedule it to go back out, a recurring post, about once every 60 to 90 days. So you may want to post it today, which is, let's say, March 1st, and then post it every 90 days. So March, April, May, June. So it would be July 1st, and then July, August, September, October, so November 1st. So this way, 3 or 4 times a year, this post would go out. And the reason is people are scrolling all the time. They forget about the post. They, don't see it. It doesn't show up in their feed. So posting it 3 times a year or 6 times a year isn't going to hurt anybody. For now, we're just going to schedule the post. We're going to choose a date that we want this to post out on. And we're going to post out on March 1st. And we're going to have the time, which is 2:54 p.m. and schedule the post. So now you can see down here, we have Hello World. It's scheduled. And there we go. Let's do another one here. And so you can see it on the calendar. And we're going to create a new post. Select the social media accounts. Hello again, world. Oops, spelled hello wrong. There you go. And we're going to schedule that again. Schedule post. And the first. And this time we're going to do it in the morning. So let's say 7:54 a.m. and schedule post. So now we've got 2 posts, one going out on March 1st at 8 or 7:54 a.m. and one going out at 2:54 p.m. Let's get rid of that. And now we can open the planner. And you can see right here, we've got, let's go to March. So it shows up at the top. There we go. And we've got Hello World. And of course, these are backwards, but you get the idea, right? Now, if you did need to make any changes to it, you can edit, you can clone it. You can delete it right here. And on a weekly basis, there's a week. You can also filter this. So if you wanted to filter by post, Instagram Reel, Facebook Story, Instagram Story, the Post Composer, the CSV Upload, the recurring posts, published, failed, scheduled, in draft, etc. All those are options that you can see. Now, if you were to, not too many people are going to have this option, right? But if you wanted to, instead of posting it, you wanted to send it to a posting approver. So let's say you are the social media manager and you want the business owner or the agent to approve the post. So you might want to schedule it through that, and we'll just go for your approval. Obviously, you would not write this in a post. I'm just using this for demo purposes. But right here, you can send posts for approval. And we're going to send it for the first. And then you would select an approver, right? So this is Jeff Widener. So I might want to send it to Trip for Trip to approve it. And then we can add a note. Hey, Trip. Here is the social media post that we spoke about. Please approve or offer comments for changes. Right? And then I would send it to him. Trip would get a email. He would go through, click the link, approve it, and then it would go into the queue for posting on the 1st at 2:56 p.m. So there's nothing else. Now, if he declines it, it'll go back into your queue. Okay? So that's pretty much all there is. We can get into a lot more details about this. But as far as creating your posts and things like that, there are so many different things. I really can't get into the details of that. I'm just getting into the actual functionality. This isn't a course on, messaging and social media management. This is just a quick overview on how to post to your Facebook and LinkedIn profile. Now, once these posts do go out, let's ignore that and go back to the planner. it will go out to Facebook and LinkedIn at the same time, at that time. So it'll get posted to both places. So nothing else you need to do. It'll just get posted. If I had selected 4 places, it would go out to 4 places all at the same time. So it's really a huge time saver, right? I've got, all of my social media accounts, and, we're doing, about 30 posts, 60 posts a month, and it's just on autopilot. We load up 3 to 6 months worth of content, all in one day. And, I've got a VA team that helps me out with that. And then they just create all the content and say, okay, we're going to be doing this many value posts. We're going to be doing this many educational posts, and this many informational posts, and this many value add posts, and all that stuff. So we do 6 months worth of content or 3 months worth of content, create it all at one time, and then we post it all at one time. So it makes it a lot more efficient sending it all out there. All right, that's all for the social media planner. If you have any questions, you know what to do. Bottom right-hand corner, hit the MFG plus, and you can get more information from the Help Center. Thanks a lot. Make it a great day.